What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Triple R Reviews. I'm Rhonda, and today is going to be another rad review. So today we are going to be playing around with some air-dried clay. This kit was $14.90 off of Amazon, so not that much, pretty affordable. They have different styles. They have a Galaxy solar system, and they have sweets and desserts. But I picked this one. I thought this one was kind of cool. It was fast food and such. It says right here, no baking required. 11 easy step-by-step tutorials. So this one on the back, it says this super easy step-by-step instructions show you how to create your very own mini fast foods. From fries to fortune cookies. The lightweight and squishy clay is easy to mold and so much fun to play with you'll never want to put it down. We'll see about that. Plus, there's no baking required. Simply leave your clay creations in a safe place to dry, then add them to the mini plates, pans, steamers, and takeaway boxes. Oh, that's cool if they have that in there. Neat. They look so real. Add the written fortune strips inside your clay fortune cookies and give them to friends for fun. That's cute. Okay, I see you. They all want to come and play at your fast food world restaurant. Okay, so it says I get 10 bags of clay, 10 reusable bags. They want ours, don't they? That's cool. 3 craft tools, a rolling pin, a bottle of varnish, 4 3D paint pens, 2 mini bamboo steamers, 2 mini shashuka pans, or 1 mini shashuka pan, sorry, 1 mini plastic white tray, 1 pair of wooden chopsticks. How cute is this? A sheet of 1 sheet of A4 cardboard boxes, 1 A5 sheet for fortune cookies. Alright, let's open this bad boy up. I'm excited. This should be pretty cool, actually. Alright. When you open the box, there's the top. There's what it looks like inside. This is pretty neat. It says, want some crafty top tips or some help? We're here for you. Text hello to 888-111. Wow. So if I'm like, I can't figure out the fries, I could text them. Interesting. All right. Well, the first thing I see, let me move my water bottle, is this little book. I'm assuming this book is of recipes. They kind of make stuff. That's cool. Contents, cooking basics. Basic air-dried clay shapes, okay. Pulling, rolling a big ball of clay, rubbing, alright. Pyramids, stars, how to make stars. Oh wow, it's even got a color mixing recipe. Interesting, okay. Cooking tools, oh, it comes with the little tools, okay. Yep, here we go. See, to make the pizza, it shows what kind of clays you need and what you got to do, like what shapes you need to make and such. That's pretty cool. Here's spaghetti and meatballs. Neat. Let's see what I want to make, and then let's open this stuff up. Okay, what colors you'll need for a hot dog, a taco, dim sum. How cute. Oh my goodness. The fortune cookie, burger and fries, ramen, sushi and wasabi. Okay. Shashuka. You can make buttermilk pancakes. Alright, let's see. I think I am going to make, what do you think, guys? Taco? What would you guys want to make out of that? Like there's burgers and pizza and tacos and french fries. What would you want to make? I'm going to make the taco, even though it's not Tuesday. Okay, so the first bag I see has a bunch of things in it. Lots of stuff. Oh my gosh, how cute. So these are the little things to put your dim sum in. And then they stack too, probably. They're smart. Oh, they do. Look, they stack. So there's 2 of them. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move the camera down to my table so that you guys can see me open up these things, and you can also see me making my taco. So we're just going to go ahead and move down right now. So here's our bag. We've got 3 different crafting tools. I actually use these type of tools when I do my fondant work. I do fondant clay figures and stuff for cakes. And so, yeah, these must be our 3D paints right here. Red, yellow, and green. Look at this little pan. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's like a little frying pan. That's so cute. Okay. Oh, we got another 3D paint in brown. What's this thing? Oh, this must be the glaze. Now, let's make sure this one isn't dried out, because that's sometimes a thing I hear, that, you know, you get these kits and the things are dried out. Nope, looks good. Cool. Right on. Okay, we got our glaze. And then we've got some takeout containers, or takeout plate. Look at our mini chopsticks. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Okay. And then we got a bunch of like resealable bags, which I think is awesome for the clay, because if you're not going to use all your clay, you need resealable bags for it, right? All right. We've got a bunch of clays here. We have got white. We've got a dark blue. We've got pink. We got yellow, which we need for our taco. We got red, which we need for our taco. I'll put these back. And then we've got more clay here. Look at that. We've got black. We've got green, which we need for our taco. We've got purple. We've got orange. And we've got brown, which we need for our taco. So I'll put these ones in there. There's more stuff in here, you guys, in this box. It's crazy. Oh, here's our little rolling pin. That's cute. Probably gonna need that. Okay. Put that right there. And what's this stuff? Just a blank paper. Oh, and then there's the cutouts for plates and stuff. If I can get it out of here. Oh my goodness. It's like really in there. Well, I'm not gonna take it out, but I'm gonna show you. That's like cutouts for like plates and stuff like that, and boxes. Like you could fold takeout boxes and such. So that's cute. Alright, I'm gonna put this stuff that I'm not gonna use in here. That way everything's put up, because I'm organized like that. Alright, so now we're gonna follow the directions, and it says to create a taco shell, roll yellow into a ball and flatten into a circle using your fingers and the rolling pin. Once the circle has been formed, fold it up, leaving a base for the filling. So I kept our little plate too. Grab my handy dandy scissors here. I'm gonna try and not get clay on my scissors. This is fun, you guys. Look at that. Okay. It opens up easy enough. Get all the clay out. The reason I'm taking all of the clay out is because I'm going to put it in one of those resealable bags and throw this bag away, because obviously it's not going to hold anymore. Handy dandy tip, if you're using clays or slime or anything like that, you can typically get the little bits out by just pushing the majority of it in to itself. Alright, so let's see how big we want to make our taco. It doesn't really say how much clay to use, so that's kind of like, I think, a judgment call for you, how big you want your taco. I'm going to roll it into a ball. Squish it. And then roll it out. When you're trying to keep it a circle, you need to try and roll both ways, like one way this way and one way that way. Otherwise you're going to wind up with an oval instead of a circle. Now this clay is kind of foamy almost, which is cool because it's like it's going to keep its shape for the most part, you know. I'm not pressing really hard right now because I don't want it to form quite yet, because I'm going to put things in there. But so far, that was pretty quick and easy taco shell right there. Give it some, you know, and you can do things like, okay, I'm going to mess around with it with you guys because this seems like it's going to be a fairly simple project. So I'm going to give you guys some tips on things you can do. For instance, this tool right here has like little spiky edges. So I can give my taco shell texture by just hitting it with this guy. I can give it texture so that it's not so one-dimensional as far as the shell look, you know? We can spice it up a bit. Now it doesn't say to do this, and you don't have to do this, but I think it'd be a cool way to add some flair to my taco shell and make it not look so plain. And then I'll show you the difference, okay? So this is side one without the texture. And then if I flip it over, now it's got texture, if you can see it. So I'm going to use the textured side as the outside of my taco, just to make it a little bit more realistic, because taco shells are not flat, really. I mean, they're flat, but they have texture to them. Alright, so there's our little taco shell. Now it says, with brown clay, roll into a cylinder and flatten slightly so that it fits into the taco shell. Place the beef in the taco shell, and using the tool with the sharp tip, create beef texture. Alright, let's open up our brown. And you could do this in a couple ways. I mean, it depends on how detailed you want to be. Like making something like ground beef. I mean, ground beef isn't like a solid roll unless you're like attempting to do that, like meatloaf or something. If you're doing something like taco meat, then I mean, that has a certain feel to it. So I wouldn't necessarily, if I wanted to make it more realistic, I would kind of like just roll up a bunch of little balls or something instead of like one round tube. It looks like this. Look at that clay, it's weird. It's like supposed to be brown, but it's got like some darker bits, almost like they didn't mix in all the color all the way. So there's a few ways you could do this. You could follow the directions and if we follow the directions, we're basically rolling it into a cylinder like so. And then we're poking it with this to give it a look of meat. Which, I mean, it's one way you can do it. There's, like I said, there's all different ways you can do this depending on how creative you want to be. I personally, if I was trying to make a realistic taco, would actually roll up a bunch of these and like littler size and put them in the taco. But I'm going to follow the directions. This is for kids 6+. So, I mean, we're going to rate it by what they told us to do, you know? Not by Rhonda's thoughts, but by what I was told to do in the directions. Alright. So I put my meat with all my holes on my taco. And I'm gonna press it up against the yellow so that I'm probably gonna poke it some more. Put it where I want it in the shell. I want the shell a little bit open too. I like my taco shells a little bit open so that I could fill them more, you know? So, just mess with the shell a little bit. And that's what we got, folks. Oh, taco. Alright. Sitting up on the plate fairly nicely. Now, it says, using the green clay, roll in a ball, flatten out, and then pull and stretch to create lettuce. Now, this is the picture they show us. It's basically green dumped on there. I'm going to open up my green, and I'm going to, again, give you a more creative suggestion, but we'll do it as I was per instructions. Open up my clay. The clays all seem to be really good quality. They're sticky, but they're not like ridiculous sticky. I like the texture. It feels good to play with it. So it's kind of like the fluffy slime in a way, it feels like. Okay, so they're telling us roll it into a ball and then flatten, pull, and stretch to create lettuce. Flatten. Now see, this is where I would use the knife and cut. Even if it rolls up, it's fine. I mean, you can cut more carefully. But if you cut little strips, it'll kind of look more like lettuce, I feel like. You can see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of cutting it and then pushing it off of the green to make it look more like lettuce. I'm going to actually use it this way too instead of following the directions. And you can yell at me later and make comments down below. But I think it will look more realistic this way. It will look more like lettuce, guys. So there we go. We got some. I probably should be sticking it on there so that it's not sticking to each other. Ooh. We got lettuce, y'all. That actually looks really cool. It looks pretty realistic the way I did it. All right. So we got some lettuce. What do you think? Not too bad, huh? I'm an artiste. Oops. I mixed my brown with my green. Okay. Now it says to make the red garnish, roll the red clay into a ball and then flatten slightly using the knife to cut into small pieces, which is basically what we just did. So we'll do it again with the red and make some tomatoes or some chilies. All right, there's our red. Or two, it's like, okay, I'm gonna spice it up a little bit. They give us all these tools, and I mean, they're probably for other projects too, but I can make little round tomatoes or, you know, whatever we feel like doing here. I was thinking cutting out little triangles of tomatoes or little circles of tomatoes, like they have this tool. Trying to get it off. All right, let me try that again. So what I'm trying to do is basically make a little circle with this tool. It's got an angle on it and give it a little bit of a, like, it's not a complete circle, but it would be, it will like have dimension to it. And what I didn't do before I started cutting it out was make sure I lifted it so that it isn't completely stuck to the table. So I'm gonna make a few of these and then I'm just gonna cut them up like you would a tomato, you know. Make sure they're separated from most of the clay, so when I pull it out it will actually separate this time instead of getting stuck. Alright, so there's numero uno. And I think I'll do two. So there we go. Okay, so see, now I can lift the clay and they're still there. And then I can use my flat knife to just give it a little push, and then I can cut it in half. Try and not let it stick to the table too much, which it's really wanting to do. Cut it again. There we go. And then cut it again. Cut this one. And then we could put our little pieces of tomato on there. Boop. Boop. Let's cut this one in half. Boop. Oh, you guys, I like it a lot. It's so cute. So what do you think of my taco? Pretty cool, huh? It's not bad, you guys. Not bad at all. All right, let me put this back up. I like this kit. This is a pretty cool kit. I like that it comes with the bags so that you can, I mean, I've got a ton of extra clay, you guys. Look at a ton. And I made a really cool taco. And you can be creative. It gives you a guideline of what you can do in case you don't know how to do these things. But if you do, you could be super creative with this and do all different kinds of things. I really like it. I give this kit 3 out of 3 R's. Would you like to see me do more of this kind of stuff? If you do, make sure you comment down below and let me know. And while you're there, please, please hit that notification button so that next time you can see my new video. And make sure that you subscribe, you guys. I need subscribers. What do you think of my background? It's changed up a bit, huh? I want to get a studio, and in order to convince my husband that I can get a studio, I need more subscribers. So help me out, okay? I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and love each other. Bye.